Welcome to Olympian Water Testing, giving you the best in water analysis. Today we're looking at the environmental health fact sheet where we can see what's going on with iron in drinking water. Now, iron is an essential nutrient, but can it cause problems in water? Let's take a look. Actually, iron can be a troublesome chemical in water supplies, making it at least 5% of the Earth's crust. Iron is one of the Earth's most plentiful resources, and rainwater, as it infiltrates the soil and underlying geological formations, dissolves iron, causing it to seep into aquifers that serve as a source for groundwater for wells. And although present in drinking water, iron is seldom found at concentrations greater than 10 milligrams per liter, or 10 parts per million. However, as little as 0.3 milligrams can cause water to turn a reddish brown. And it's mainly present in water in two forms: either the soluble ferrous iron or insoluble ferric iron. And water containing ferrous iron is clear and colorless because the iron is completely dissolved. When exposed to air in the pressure tank or the atmosphere, the water turns cloudy and a reddish-brown substance begins to form. This sediment is the oxidized or ferric form of iron that will not dissolve in water. So, what are some things to take a look at when it comes to your health, stains, inorganic iron, and different things like taste in food? Well, iron is not hazardous to health, but it is considered a secondary or aesthetic contaminant. Essential for good health, iron helps transport oxygen in the blood, and most tap water in the United States supplies approximately have 5% of the dietary requirement of iron. Does that mean it's harmless or that we should ignore it then? That might be a mistake, because you say, well, iron's actually an essential mineral, and it is, but too much of anything can cause an issue. So things like food, dissolved ferrous iron gives water a disagreeable metallic taste, and when the iron combines with tea, coffee, or other beverages, it produces an inky black appearance and a harsh taste. Then there's stains and deposits. Concentrations of iron as low as 0.3 milligrams can leave reddish-brown stains on fixtures, tableware, laundry, and it's tough to remove. There's also iron bacteria, and that's the issue with iron in water. Sometimes it gets with bacteria, like mercury can, to perform methylmercury. When iron exists along certain kinds of bacteria, a biofilm can form, and to survive it, it'll leave behind a reddish or yellow slime that can clog plumbing and give an offensive odor, and the slime or sludge is notable in a toilet tank when the lid is removed. There's also inorganic and iron tannins, and it can combine with different naturally occurring organic acids or tannins, and organic iron occurs when iron combines with organic acid, and water of this type is usually yellow or brown, but it may be colorless. So what's the way to really handle this? If there's an iron problem with the water supply, you need to determine the source, and that could be from corrosion, steel pipes, or other components, and a lab analysis of water to determine the extent of the iron problem is possible and should begin with tests for iron concentration, bacteria, pH, alkalinity, and hardness, and a water sample kit can be obtained from a certified lab as well. And if the source of the water is a public water system, you experience iron-related problems, it is important to contact a utility official. And what do you do if you have a well? Well, alternative in solving an iron problem may be to construct a new well as well, eliminating the need for treatment depending on local land conditions, though. You could be extending a well casting or a screen deeper into the groundwater and avoiding the water with high iron levels. And there's some ideas for treatment. What form of iron do I have in my water system? According to results, will the water treatment unit be able to remove the total iron concentration? Will the treatment unit treat the water at the flow rate required for my water system? Based on the results for the water test, will this